The rise of Agile. Agile is growing. People are becoming so absorbed with Agile. Why do we get so absorbed and why should we care? And is this even a thing that you see living like, I don't know, Waterfall has lived?
I think it is definitely in this. We live in a very high change environment, and change is happening faster. I mean, just look at technology products alone. And I think Agile, with an interim approach, where you can do things at the same time, does produce a faster outcome. And I also think it adds to your ability to help focus a team and accountability. But having said that, there's always going to be room for waterfall. There are projects that fit better for waterfall. And I think, from my perspective, I think, first of all, the culture that you have plays a big part. There are some companies that have been tried Agile 4 or 5 times and still haven't succeeded. They have a very structured culture. They don't, and it doesn't work very well. So because you think you have this magic pill and we're going to go put it in, it's going to work. And it takes time. It's a culture change beside a methodology change. And those two go hand in hand.
What do you think is one of the key reasons for your success in your business unit, not in the organization as a whole, but your success in getting close to 70, roughly, % of your projects Agile?
Well, we had people that believed in Agile early on and took it as a pilot, and they had the passion behind it, and then they had success. The line of business likes it because you can get multiple releases in a shorter period of time. But it does take the right kinds of individuals, not only leading it, but also participating in it. And again, if sometimes it's like anything else, a short-term pill that I'm going to take and it's going to be successful isn't going to work, and there's a lot of horror stories out there where Agile hasn't worked. So you have to go in with your eyes wide open, but I do think it's going to be here to continue to play. And if you're a PMP, or if you're a project leader, project manager, I think understanding Agile, getting certification in Agile, or at least getting some experience, like being, a level of some education is key. I think understanding what backlog is, understanding how, Scrum teams work, understanding how to measure velocity, so on and so forth, I think is important for any project leader today. Doesn't mean you have to fully adopt it. Doesn't mean maybe in your current organization it may not be there, but if you're interviewing for another job, it may be important, and I think it's here to stay. And the last thing I would say also, as we move to the cloud, and more companies are moving to the cloud, those two go hand in hand pretty well, because you can make changes in the cloud much quicker. You have the same security as, you don't have a number of different servers you have to go through. You have people that can get in and out and work on releases. And if you're doing Agile and you're on the cloud, the two kind of do fit hand in hand. So I think whether your company's going to the cloud, I think it's going to push thinking about Agile. And if you're in Agile, I think it's going to push more work going to the cloud. So I think, again, Waterfall is still going to be here as far as I can see. But I think having a good understanding of Agile is important for any project manager, project leader in the current environment.
Absolutely. And, smack dab in line with what you said, the PMI in the 6th edition, they came out with a section called Concepts, Trends, Tailoring, and Considerations for Agile. So, folks, Agile is becoming a force. In fact, it's already a force to be reckoned with. And like David suggested, thinking about training, coaching in Agile, or you want to get your people Scrum certified, you know what to do. You absolutely need to let us help you. So as soon as we get done, they're going to be sharing information about how our trainers and coaches at Praizion can help take your firm to the next level in Agile. You definitely don't want to be left behind. When we come back, we'll be having some final conversations about lessons not learned